cafeteria. The dragons have always been here, sleeping deep beneath the earth, beneath the sea, waiting for the time to rise.
Det er det dejlige område, som vi er i lige nu. Det er altså businessområdet. Det her alle vores interviews foregår. Vi slipper for at gå ned i den store mængde. Til E3, der er vi altid nede. Kæmpe mængder af mennesker kæmper os ind til vores interviews. Det er det rare ved gamescom. Vi skal herinde nu og tale om Guild Wars. Så smukt det er lidt der. Sur ulv. Måske sur dig. Hvad?
So we're showing for the second time. We made our debut last year at Gamescom, and we're here to show our progress. We're showing PvP for the first time. We have all 5 races playable, and we're showing our new character creation too.
Will there be large-scale PvP in the game?
Yeah, so we're not showing that this year. We're showing our competitive PvP, so 5 versus 5. But there will be large-scale PvP in the form of world versus world, which is kind of an unlimited number of players, castle sieges, giant siege golems, all kinds of cool stuff.
This game have had a lot of hype around it. How do you feel that you can live up to the hype?
Well, I think we can live up to it because we don't talk about things until we actually can show them, really. And so when they're in the game and we're sure that we can pull it off, we'll talk about it. We won't talk about things that we have a plan for on paper, but we haven't really put into the game. And so hopefully we can avoid making promises that we can't keep.
How is the coolest way you can slay an opponent in this game?
My favorite way is as a ranger with a war horn, you can call in a flock of hawks that kind of attach themselves to the player and attack them. And so, especially when a player goes down and they're on the ground, sending the hawks in to rip at the player is a lot of fun. Yeah.
Will there be any voice chat possibilities in the game?
So we're still looking at our options there. We're looking at a number of things from anywhere from trying to integrate one of the existing voice chat things to developing our own. We'll have final plans on that a little bit later, and we'll talk about it.
In the first game, people complained a bit about the lack of friends that you could have in your friend list. Is that anything that you've changed in the second game? Maybe endless friends?
It's not endless, but it's a lot bigger, so you can have a lot more friends. You can also communicate with those friends in between both of our games. So if you have a friend who's playing Guild Wars 1 right now and you're in Guild Wars 2, you'll be able to talk to them. You'll be able to chat with them. You can have a guild that spans both of those things, that sort of thing.
What is the main reasons that people should go buy this game instead of similar games?
Well, I think the main reason is that we're trying to do things a little bit differently. We're not trying to give people the exact same MMO experience that they've been playing for the last 10 years. We feel like we've made a really cooperative game, a game that you don't have to feel like you're grouped with people, but you can still feel like you're playing with them and feel like you're getting a cooperative experience.
You'll be doing interviews like this for hours and for days now. What is the question you hate getting the most? Not that you hate the question, but what is the question that you answered the most?
Probably when it's going to release.
When is it going to release?
So I have to give the same answer. I wish I could say, but the fact of the matter is we don't really know. So we're in alpha right now. So we've got outside players playing the game. We're on track to go into closed beta this year. And then depending on the feedback we get in closed beta, that will determine when we do open beta, and then that will determine when we do our release. So the reason for that is we really want to be able to be responsive to what the people who are playing the game, what they think of the game. And so we don't want to say right now, hey, we're going to release it on this date, and then get into beta and everybody's like, oh, this thing's terrible, right? And then we go, oh, well, we can't change it because we said we were going to release. So we don't want to get into that situation. So that's the one that's toughest to answer because it's the one I wish I had an answer to, but unfortunately I don't.